Probably my biggest problem with this particular air conditioner unit, you can see right here where I cut into the window frame. I cut about a half an inch out. Hopefully you can see it here with my little ruler. It's a 1 inch deep, so anything more than about a half an inch deep on the inside of the window frame there, you will have to cut some out. Otherwise, this piece will be sticking up. It will not set flat against the bottom of the window frame, which I don't particularly like. I live in northern Ohio and it's 95 degrees in the summer and 20 to 20 below in the winter. So that's something you need to consider if you are looking at this particular model. That is, like I said, that is by far my biggest problem with this. I never would have cut this out if I wasn't just sticking it in my garage. My girlfriend probably would have had a pretty big problem with me cutting into the window to stick this in the bedroom. Luckily I have central air.
Hi, this is my review of this amazing product. In high or low temperatures, it blows extremely cold air, has a very safe and heavy-duty power cord. The back portion here is where you would mount the assembly here, which is got the extendable hose. You would put this end of it in, switch ends here, into this area and fit it in, and then you would turn it counterclockwise to lock in. Moving over to what you'll need for your window, you have this piece where this will fit in, and then of course you have an inner portion that can be trimmed to meet the width of your window. It has a locking mechanism too, so that once you achieve that in the window, it will lock it in place. So again, you see here, I had to trim it with a utility knife to get it to match the length of my window. And I also did a little trim here, so it fits snugly into the side of the window. Then you would just turn the unit, this piece over. This piece goes in to those little areas that I showed you. And then once you fit it in, you move it to the left to lock it in, and then there's a screw. There's a screw that they give you just to screw into the plastic so that it stays put. And that's it. The unit, again, as I said, very, very effective. Very, very cold. Again, on the loud side, but other than that, it's a total 5-star review.
It reads the ambient temperature before you turn it on. Turn it on. It shows you the temperature that you're trying to achieve. As you can see, it's loud starting up. It does eventually smooth out. It's loud like any air conditioner or that's not central air. But you can see it's already, the rattling starts to smooth out. What I wanted to show was the window kit, how great it fits. This is foil that I added, but it's 2 plates, one that slides inside the other. And my window, I want you to see, is almost, I would say 4.5 feet high, 4 to 4.5 feet high. And it reached that without any adjustments or alterations necessary. We just taped it to plug any cracks so bugs couldn't get in, but it really fit quite well into the window frame. I have a side-to-side window. So it's a pretty good fit. It's cool. Good price.
This thing is really nicely put together. I put a little tape to keep the air from coming in, but the size, I was worried that that little thing wouldn't fit, and it fit perfectly. Like, the slab, I was so scared about this, that it wouldn't fit, but it fit. It just slid and then it's locked in. It's not going anywhere. I just put tape just in case, just to be safe. It was very easy to install. I'm testing it out right now, but it feels nice. It's cool in here. I just bought it when my building's doing the air conditioner maintenance. I can have air conditioning. But I love it. It turns on and off by itself, by the way. So don't be alarmed by that. Because I freaked out. I thought it was broken already. Very easy to install. I'm a girl, so
I remember her saying, I'm going to be a cheerleader.
if I can do it, you can do it too. Buy it. It's pretty good so far. But there's like a little screw that comes in for this. I don't even know what it's for, but whatever. I just taped over it because it doesn't screw into anything. Well, I hope this helps.
This is really bright up here at night, and there's no way that I can see or figured out how to dim this lighting, so I just take this, put over it at night. I love this thing. It's quiet. It cools my room down really fast, and I always have it on low because my room is kind of small. I'm in Southern California, and it works out great. Thank you.
Yes, I will in a minute.